Hey, what is up? My name is Shane and welcome back to another Attack on Titan 2 video. It's been a while since the last video, mainly because I'm finishing up the second year of the course I'm doing, which means finishing all the assignments I have. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't been able to make as much content as I'd like, but as soon as it's over next month I'm going to get back to making content as often as I can. There's a few other things I'd like to talk about, but I think I'll leave that to the end of the video and just get into the topic of this video. So guys, as you know, Attack on Titan 2 has some disappointing areas in my opinion, mainly looking towards Season 2 and the fact that the immersion was kind of ruined. A while back I made a video about a concern of mine in which I talked about there being a chance that we won't be able to play as characters from the anime in the big moments from Season 2, and I was right, we didn't, and I wasn't necessarily happy about it. And truthfully, the first game didn't have this issue because you got to play as characters from the anime during the big scenes. You got to be Eren in Titan form when he first transforms, you got to fight Annie as him in Titan form, but in this game you just watched those scenes happen. Now, we knew this game was all about experiencing the story through the perspective of your own character, and for the most part I really enjoyed it, but there were missions where playing as the characters from the anime would have been so much better. An example being when Ymir transforms into a Titan at the castle. Yeah, the cutscenes were great and everything, but that part could have been so much better if they used the buddy action feature. Like the mission before, you were defending the tower as your own character, which was fine, but when Ymir transforms it would have been so much better if we got to switch to her character. Like as soon as the cutscene of her beginning to fight the Titan ends, it could have switched to her and you know it says you're now playing as Ymir in Titan form, defend the towers from Titans or something like that. As you guys know, in this game we don't really get to play as Titans for that long. All you can do is constantly resupply if you want to play as them more, but in this case they could have allowed you to play as her for the entire mission just like the first game did, and I would have been extremely happy with that, but we didn't. Now I'm not saying missions like that are terrible. I mean, fighting alongside Ymir did feel pretty epic, but in my opinion playing as her would have been so much better. Another example would be Reiner and Bertholdt's Titan transformation. I didn't necessarily love this part because first you're trying to get to the colossal Titan and you just have to hide behind rubble, wait for the steam to stop and then make your way towards him just to get knocked off the wall and watch Eren fight Reiner. It's a pain because in the manga and anime this is such an epic fight, and I'm sure some of you guys as well as myself would have loved to play as Eren in Titan form and fight Reiner as the armored Titan. I mean, I was really hoping we could, and that we could have thrown him to the ground with Annie's technique, get him in a headlock and basically do all the things that were in the actual fight in the anime, but once again the immersion was kind of ruined as we had to play as our own character. Now this is all just my own opinion. Some people might have really liked those missions, but for me they could have been so much better. I'm beginning to think this game could have potentially been better if we just played it as the characters from the anime instead of our own character. I'm not saying I hate having a custom character, there's actually a lot I like about it, like being able to customize them, the first person cutscenes and stuff like that, but then if we didn't have our own character I'm not sure how the friendship levels would work, as well as the ending to the game. I mean, I really like the ending to the game, but unfortunately we didn't get that shot of the Beast Titan at the end. What do you guys think? Do you think having a custom character was a good idea, or should they have just let you play it as the characters from the anime and just be able to make your own character as an extra playable character? Now at the start of the video I mentioned that there was a few things I was going to talk about at the end of the video. So you guys might know that I am a gaming channel, not an Attack on Titan 2 channel. Even though I unintentionally became one, I do plan to get back to making content about other games because as gamers we play dozens of games and Attack on Titan is just one of them. Now with Attack on Titan 2, the game is out now and I've pretty much covered everything from new information, interviews and even a review. Now that doesn't mean there won't be any more Attack on Titan 2 content. I still have a few videos planned, so if you just sub to my channel for Attack on Titan 2 content, don't worry, there will be more content. And I imagine the majority of people who sub to my channel was mainly for Attack on Titan content, and I will continue to cover it. I mean, there's the manga, the anime as well as the game, and I feel like it's important to keep making content about it since that's how the channel ended up growing to where it is now. I mean, in December, we were at 100 subscribers, then a few months passed and a few more Attack on Titan videos later, and we are now at over 1000, which is insane. Over 900 in such a short amount of time is kind of crazy, and trust me, I really do appreciate everyone who gave this channel a chance and decided to subscribe. It means a lot. Now for upcoming content, as I said, I am planning to talk about other games, and I've been considering starting a series that I might end up calling Games Worth Checking Out, which I'll basically be talking about upcoming games I'm interested in and why I think people should check them out. These include games like Kingdom Hearts 3 and Code Vein, and I also plan to cover games that are already out like Bloodborne, Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff like that. God of War came out recently and I am loving it so much that that will probably be the first game I cover for that series. Now I know not all my subs will be interested in other content that isn't Attack on Titan related, but if you guys decide to support any future content I make, I just want you to know that I will really appreciate it. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.